Hello everyone! I hope that you are having a wonderful day. I wanted to do this video just briefly, hopefully I'll try to keep it quick, because I had said that I was going to go back and do an introduction video, proper introduction video, and I never did that. So I've gotten several questions and I would just like to go ahead and lay everything out for you guys here, so that way you can just have all the information in one place if you want to know more about who I am and what I do. The first thing that I want to do is I want to say this short disclaimer, which I have already said several times. I've mentioned it in several videos. I've put it in my descriptions. But just to make it very, very clear to everyone, this is the last time that I'm going to say it, okay? Because I'm not going to keep defending myself. The things that I have to say, the things that I see, the things that I feel, at the end of the day, they are my opinion. I am not saying that anything that I say is 100% fact. I am not saying that I am definitely 100% right in any situation. I'm perfectly willing to accept that I may be wrong in anything that I say. It doesn't even matter. Even during one of my rescue sessions, something that I say to one of the souls that I speak to might be wrong, or it might be wrong in your opinion, or it might just be wrong. Who knows? All I'm saying is that there is never going to be a time on this channel when I am going to claim that I am 100% certain that what I'm saying is 100% accurate. So please don't come at me with, you're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong. That's fine, okay? If I am wrong, and there's proof that I'm wrong, then I will admit that I'm wrong. Otherwise, at the end of the day, this is all just still my opinion. And anybody who's watched more than one of my videos has probably already seen my personality starting to come out, at least to a certain extent. I think it's probably evident to most people that I'm starting to get a little bit more comfortable with shooting videos. This is not something that I've ever done before. I think I've mentioned before, I've never had a YouTube channel before. Not one where I had to talk. I had my meditation channel for a little while. I don't have very many videos on there, but go ahead and check it out if you'd like to, if that's your thing. But that's just music, like meditation, music, and things of that nature. So I've never had a YouTube channel where I speak. I did start a paranormal storytelling channel that I do also have a couple of videos posted on. But honestly, I've really been focusing more on this channel because this channel has, I never expected the response that I've gotten from you guys. I'm very, very appreciative of it. Thank you very much for your encouragement and your positive remarks, and just everything. But that is part of what I did want to say here. I do have 2 other channels, and I do love those channels. They're kind of a passion of mine, and like I said, the one channel is a paranormal storytelling channel. So basically right now what I'm doing is I'm telling my stories, all of the crazy, weird, strange, and unusual experiences that I've had with spirits and things of that nature, kind of telling them in story form. What I would really like for that channel to evolve into is for people to submit their stories to me for me to read, because I love to hear other people's stories, other people's experiences with the paranormal and just anything crazy and weird, So if you have any interest in that, please check that channel out. I am working on a couple of videos for that channel. So basically the reason I'm telling you this is not for a plug for that channel, but just to let you know that I'm going to start trying to even out my attention between my channels a little bit more. So, I'm trying to post on them a little bit more evenly instead of focusing so heavily on just one channel. But rest assured that I have plenty of stuff to share with you guys on Into the Ether, and I will definitely be doing that on a regular basis. Okay, now back to more about me personally. My name is Sylvie Smith. I think I've already said that. I am 46 years old. I don't know what people think they hear when they hear my voice, but I'm not all that young, you guys. I'm 46 years old. I've experienced a lot in my life. A lot. And I mean, a great deal of it I will actually be willing to share with you here. But please understand that I'm really kind of putting myself out there, you guys. I'm really putting myself out there by sharing these things with you, especially when I talk about the national cases. And that's part of the reason that I didn't necessarily want national cases to be a focus of my channel, because I know that I'm probably going to say things, I'm going to see things, I'm going to have opinions that people are going to disagree with. And that's fine. I have no problem with that. But I'm really putting myself out there when I say, I think so-and-so killed so-and-so, or I think, that so-and-so put the body here. Like, that's not a small, trivial thing. And a lot of people might disassociate themselves because this is just some chick chatting on a YouTube channel, but this is my life. So, I don't want to offend anyone. I don't want to upset anyone. That is not what this channel is about. I truly just want to help people. I think I've mentioned before, I've only ever done this on a personal basis. I've never done this professionally. I have never really talked to anybody about anything that I hear or see or feel outside my family before I posted my Quentin Simon video. Okay, so please know that first and foremost, that I have never talked to anyone outside my family about these things until recently. Alright, quickly more about me personally. I have been with my husband for 29 years. We have been together since we were 17 years old. I have 2 children. I have a beautiful little 5-year-old granddaughter. She is my moon and stars. I love her so very much. She is brilliant. She is gorgeous. She's just absolutely amazing. The majority of my time is actually filled with taking care of that sweet little girl. So that's another thing that I would like people to keep in mind, is that I do have a family and I do have other responsibilities. And although I would love to talk to you guys and share my insights and things of that nature with you full time, unfortunately at the moment, I'm just not able to do that. As far as my gifts, these type of things have been happening to me my entire life. I have been experiencing strange things since I was a small child. A lot of people are not going to believe some of the claims that I have to make, and I understand that. And like I've said many times before, I am not trying to convince you of anything. All I am telling you is what I've experienced, what I've seen, what I've felt. If you choose not to believe me, that is fine. But I have absolutely no reason to lie to you. I have no reason to come out here and say that these things happen to me when they don't, because it just makes me sound crazy. I don't care. I know that most people probably think I sound crazy anyway. So whatever. But see, that's part of the reason that I started this channel, is because I'm done with all that. I'm done worrying about what people think about what I have to say. I tried to tell my parents about the things that I experienced when I was little, and they thought I was crazy. And they subjected me to a few doctors, and it just, it took a toll on me, because it made me afraid. It made me afraid to be who I am and to share what I feel. So I'll not be doing that anymore. And anybody who doesn't like what I have to say, like I said, that's perfectly fine. I'm not trying to convince you. You don't have to listen. You don't have to stay on my channel. But please do not put hate or, put doubt in other people's minds if they do believe what I'm saying, because that's your opinion. And it's perfectly fine if you don't want to believe, or if you think that everything I'm saying is a bunch of BS. But don't demean other people. Just move along, okay? This isn't the channel for you, and you can just go ahead and move along. I mentioned briefly in another video that the biggest reason that I want to do this is because I have been part of a family that has had a loved one gone missing. And like I said in the other video, I don't really have any desire to share the specifics of that. I'm not saying that I'll never share that with you guys, but I don't feel like I need to do it right now. It's personal, and I don't really want to discuss it. But I someone in my family went missing. She was gone. We had no idea where she was. And when we finally found her, we did not find her alive. Okay, so when I say that I have experienced these things and that I can somewhat understand how people are feeling when someone in their family is missing and they don't know what happened to them, I do know that. I do have that experience behind me, and I do still struggle with it. So that's the biggest reason that I started this channel, is because when I saw the things that I believe that I saw with Quentin Simon, I could not keep that to myself. If there is some way that what I saw is going to help that little boy get found, then I need to say that. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Anyway, that's the gist of it, you guys. You know, that's who I am. That's why I do this. And if you guys have any more questions, then please drop them in the comments. I'm more than happy to answer them. I might not get too much more personal, but I will answer your questions to the best of my ability. Okay. So thank you guys so much as always for listening, and I will definitely be talking to you again soon. Bye.